Hey guys, welcome to today's match against Arsenal, our bogey team. I'm looking at some young defenders who we could have as a squad player for Phillips, and potentially if they are better than Phillips. Ooh, he looks good. 20-year-old, very promising, good crossing, good tackling. There's also a few at the top that look decent. Danny Snodgrass. Is he a Scottish player? Yeah, I thought so. He looks pretty good. Alright, we'll add him to the list. Ian Hogg. No. Moline. No. I need to look at right backs as well. I want a young one who will keep developing over time. And then we'll leave Kenyan Su as a squad, as a backup, as a spare player. But I've shortlisted a few. Then I'll look at right backs. The others are gonna be better in time. So my priority, don't get me wrong, is still a striker, but if we can get a free agent for a left back, what I'm thinking of doing is centre backs never really get injured, right? So instead of using a centre back in that substitute role, I'm thinking of getting like a left back and a right back squad player. So whenever a left back's too tired, I'll bring him on, that squad player on, and then if a right back's tired, I'll bring that player on. Centre backs never get injured or too tired. It's mainly the full backs because they have the most running to do. Wingers and attacking midfielders who get the most tired. Right, let's look at right backs. And you know what? I could look at centre backs because once we sell a few players, because what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to sell a few players and then I'm going to get a good midfielder, a good, decent Premiership midfielder, or a player that can play at that level that's better than Piera. Alright, at the moment the left backs are better. See, what I also could do is, if I can't find any here, I could just use Kenyan Su as a fullback to come on, and he does do a good job, to be fair to him. He does do a decent job when asked to. None of these are at the level we need. He looks okay. He don't look too bad. I'll consider him. Got potential. We need players with potential because we need a mixture of experience and youth. Because we need players who will grow into great players, you know. Because once you get to 28 to 30 on this game, you stop growing. Mainly 30. If you're in good form, it's 30. If you're in bad form, you start slowly decline 28. As Tompkins has at 28, he's slowly. Ooh. Okay. Tussafuk. He looks pretty good. He'd be a really good backup player to Christie. I like the look of him, and he's good going forward as well. That is a really good backup to Christie. We're not going to find anyone better than him. Let's get him. Yeah. Yeah, he'd be a good signing. I'd say important. He'd be a really good squad player for Christie. And then I think let's get a left back. Let's get one of them left backs as cover, as a squad player to Phillips. Alright, So out of these, let's see who has the most potential and who could do a good job at this moment in time. He looks good. Fry Sasha, he looks pretty good. Good going forward. He's better defensively. And passing's better. He's slightly faster. Got more strength. I think for what we need, Snodgrass would be better. Let's get Snodgrass. 20 grand! I don't really want to pay 20 grand for him. They're very similar players. And he's a year younger, so he can get to his level. They're very similar. So hopefully it's cheaper. That's better. Alright. At least we've got good cover for both positions. Alright, now... yeah, 20 grand's too much for a squad player. I'm not paying 20 grand for a squad player. Alright, that'd be good cover for both fullbacks. We need... I know someone said in YouTube, like, why are you choosing quantity over quality? I get it, but it's a long season. Injuries happen. Suspensions happen. People get tired. And we need cover for all positions in case someone's too tired and then I can't bring them off because I don't have cover for them, then they get injured. So we need cover for all positions. It's a very long season. So I've put up for sale Mitrovic and Elito. Hopefully we get some bids for him. Still need to get a striker in up front with a Dalton. Rodez looks very promising. We got him on a free. There's a couple of good free agents out there. He looks good. 23-year-old, but he's got some potential. I like the look of him. He's got some speed as well, so he'll be starting up front. Yeah, we're going to be bringing in them two fullbacks, so it make the squad a little bit bigger for cover for Phillips and Christie. They'd be good squad players for both of them, because Christie and Phillips do get tired a lot with each match, so they need some rest sometimes so they can keep going for the whole season. We're still waiting for the Charlie Austin offer. Still not heard nothing. Right. And also, if I can get a free agent as an attacking midfielder for cover for IB, then that'd be good. Even if it's just a squad player who can come on, help change a match, and just be what IB was doing last season, then that'd be great. We'll flick through these, and then I'll shortlist a few who look the most impressive. He's got some potential, but I don't think he's ready for the Premiership. But he's got potential. I could get a loan as a winger, but that's not my priority at the moment. He's been in the free agents for ages. He don't look too bad. There's no one really. He looks alright. He's quick. Is there any left wingers who I could then play on the right? Let's have a look. Simovic, Santana, Cabot, Chavez, Bocchetia, Lustenberger, Rodriguez, Chetri, Mata, Singh. He looks good. Fast, decent ball control, okay crossing. We could develop him into a good player. Similar, but I think he's better than him. But that will be once we get an attacking midfielder in and a don't know why that player's blocked. Very strange. Alright, let's play this match against Arsenal. God, we never do well against these. Yeah, we just don't do well against these. Well, let's see how we do against these. I'm not getting my hopes up. We never do well. Alright. A draw will be good against these. Let's see what new players they've shown.
It's Coventry City against Arsenal. Let's head straight.
Shame you can't do like a stadium upgrade, because maybe that's why we're not getting much money, because we've got a small ground. But it don't tell you the gate receipts you get. The main income you get is through the league, and it gets added to the transfer budget.
Nothing better than that, and probably nothing worse than that either. Not against a team that I think.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get a decent Premiership striker.
Looking for a Champions Cup place,
and then
they have got no question that they can achieve it.
Coventry City striving to impress us a bit more today than they did in their last game when they lost away against Southampton.
Yeah, defensively, too many mistakes, and you look at the form of those boys at the back. And
who are we playing against them? Yeah, Rodez does look promising, and hopefully Pedro and Ibe can chip in with a few goals. That would help. That would help a lot. And Pedro, he should be, with his ability, he should get 5 to 10 goals a season minimum. With the ability of him, you know, on his day he's a really, really good player, and we need to try and get the best out of him. They've got a phobia up front. They haven't improved much at all since they've got Tello and a phobia up front. I think we've got a better team than them. You know what? I think we could do these in. They've got a really weak team at the moment. I'd say our team's better than theirs. He's Rodez. Good tackle. But yeah, hopefully we get a decent striker in. I still want to get an attacking midfielder in also. So yeah, he's Macau. To get him as Piero. He's Christie. Ibe did really well last year. That he's made me get him on a permanent. Good interception by McCann. That's why I got him. He's a good Premiership experienced player who does a good job at that role. I didn't really want to pay 4 million for him, but he's good at what he does. What a shit pass that was by Dalton. But yeah, This Arsenal team needs a lot of work to do to it. That's depressing, because I remember how frustrating Tello was, and a Phobie ain't a Premiership player. So, yeah, that manager's got a lot to do. And if it stays like that onwards or gets worse, Arsenal would be then a challenging team to manage, potentially. Because I do want to go back there. Good block. I do want to go back there because I feel I got sacked harshly, and I want to. No, the defenders should have got some on that. What are the defenders doing? Usually defensively we're alright, but that was just shit, man. Someone should have won that header. Let's try and get back into this. He's Pedro.
What a finish it was. You don't see too many of those diving headers these days.
To IB. Oh, fuck's sake, IB.
Lost this player to another club, so we'll see how they manage without him.
I think he'd be a good player for us, but that was just frustrating.
Here's a chance to attack. Christie.
What the fuck was that, Christie? That's not you. Usually you put in a decent ball. That was fucking awful. I don't know what's wrong with this team, but they just don't seem on it. Oh, good ball. Oh, that was a decent shot by Pedro. Good first touch to get away from the defender. But this Arsenal team on paper ain't that good. The fact that they're playing a Phobie up front with Tello is just... I wouldn't want to be dealing with them. Good defending. Oh, come on. I went to clear it and he scored a fucking diving header. Thanks for the assist, Christie, to him, for fuck's sake. What is wrong with the defence? The last few matches, man. I thought that was going in the stands. To be fair, it was a good header. I meant to pull it in the stands, instead you fucking crossed it to him. Yeah, I didn't. Would have been a good cross if it was the other side, not me. I believe we can get back in this. Phobie's very quick. The Phobie's scored 2 heading tappings. Fucking, he's not a Premiership player. He was barely a Championship. He did alright for us in the Championship. He did. He's a decent target forward in the Championship. But now he's like 3-4 years older, and he's still got the same rating. He ain't a Premiership striker. I'll tell you, league he'd do well in Scotland. He'd do really well in Scotland, or the Championship League 1 level, not Premiership. I wouldn't want him. I didn't even want him the season we came up. Someone asked, "Are you going to get him?" And I said, I don't think he did enough to get him in the Premiership. He had an alright season for us, but no, not enough to get him, no way. We're losing because of our own mistakes. Good tackle by Tompkins. He's a Dalton. To Pedro. Go on, Pedro. Put in a good ball. Oh, not a bad ball. Oh, corner. Let's try something quick. Oh, I'll try to do a short corner and then shoot. Alright, I believe we can get something from this. We just need to take a few of our chances. But yeah, I do agree. Scoring will be our issue this season. Oh, good shot. Pedro's having a decent game. He's playing well. Really good chip through ball by Piera. Piera's a good player. I'd just like someone a bit more Premiership experience to help us. That was a really good ball in the box by Rodez. That was a quality ball. I think he's going to be a good player for us. But yeah, the defenders need to defend better, man. We're losing this because of our own fucking mistakes. This ain't a great Arsenal team. They've really regressed since I was last them. The team I had them with. He's a... Come on, Piera. Hold on to it better. He's Christie. Christie's not having a great game. Go on, Dalton.
He got there just in time. In the end, a fantastic clearance. That will be offside.
Yeah, I think Rodez will be a good squad player for us. And potentially, if Dalton or the player who we bring in don't deliver and he gets a chance, and like Ibe did towards the end of the season, I should have kept running instead of going back. That's on me, really. Good tackle by Dalton. He's Macau. Macau loses it. Good tackle by Phillips. Never good tackle. See, defensively, he's very good, but going forward, he ain't. He's Ibe. No one there. Yeah, we just need to be better going forward. We'll turn it around eventually. It's just we're not started the season very well.
Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half.
Right, who shall I take off?
Back to the commentators for the rest of the contest.
I'll leave it for now. There's no one I really want to take on. Bring on. Whoever's the most tired, we will. Alright, it's Christie. Christie's not having a great game. He's a Dalton.
He's backed up here by a player on his right.
What's it turn? Shoot! Oh, good shot by a Dalton. He got 9 goals last season, so if he can get 10 to 15, that'd be a great season for him. And I think he would have got a few more because he was injured for a few months. So I think he would have potentially got more. Pedro can chip in with a few more. Alright, he's Phillips. He's Pedro. He's having a decent game, to be fair to him. Not great there. I might take Christie off. He's not quite been on it today. Christie. Come on, Macau.
Christie. The players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing.
He's quite a clever player, that Kodos. So yeah, I think he's going to be a pretty good signing. Great challenge by Tompkins. He was definitely a contender for player of the season last season. He is a really good defender. He's Gomez Piera.
Keeps it going.
It's Pedro. Oh, Pedro's touch. Let's bring Ibe off for Leto. Briscoe for Piera. Let's give. He can play up front, I think. Let's play Pedro up front with Rodez. And is the Mikhail okay? Yeah. And bring Mitrovic on. So I think the fullbacks be okay. See, he's old. He's not improving much, so I need players who's going to keep getting better. But he'd be a decent spare player, though, in case of injuries.
Referee playing the advantage for Arsenal, and he's given the free
Oh,
kick.
come on, guys, half an hour left.
Couldn't see one in the end, and I think he was right.
Let's try and get a few goals back.
So both sides are going to make a change now. He put it in quickly. The defender dealt with it.
He's Leto. Good run by Leto here.
Here's a shot. Wonderful save.
Good run. He's a promising player, Leto. He's a decent squad player. Could have done better there.
Well, they've lost the ball.
Oh, he's Christie
Christie.
to Pedro.
It's one back.
Oh, poor pass by Rodez.
Stopping the pass getting through with good piece of anticipation.
What's that? Shit pass.
Over to Fry.
Come on, guys.
Great tackling technique.
I don't know,
Win
but
the ball cleanly.
the current team, we're going to struggle to get into the top 8.
Over to Fry.
He's a tank. He's a tank, and he's a good tank. He's such a good defender. He's underrated. He is underrated. Dawson's a really good defender. I think by his natural position's right back, but I think because how tall he is, he suits centre back more. Oh, good ball! Stay on side.
Call by the assistant.
It was a good ball by Briscoe though.
Yeah, it was a wonderful opportunity, but looking back on it afterwards, they can have no complaints.
Christian Teo, and it's passed back again. Tries to make the tackle. Opportunity here.
Great challenge. Alright, he's Pedro. He's Leto. Yeah, Pedro's very tired. Good interception by McCall.
It might be a good idea just to get a fresh
Hopefully we can get a few more players in.
position.
This squad's a bit thin.
Look to hold on to this lead.
Not sure that we need a good proven goal scorer, and I think a good creative midfielder, and hopefully with a few sales
Situation, and
we
on he
will do
goes
that. And
into the face of the opposition.
to replace Mitrovic, we'd get a decent free agent who, or like an IB last season, who can come on and help change a match.
Here's Phillips. Mikel.
Oh, good ball! That was a really good ball by Christie.
Really defending for all
I need to
their
do
work.
more lower crosses, I
And a kick
think.
for the away side. Time for a change.
Yeah, I need to do more lower crosses, because we don't really have big strikers. So I also need to start playing to some of the strikers.
And that got to be just skimming the crossbar.
Ah, a bit over the bar. He's a clever player though, Rodez.
For the team that is
So I think, yeah,
it's clearly a
I think he'd be a good squad player.
winning position.
What's that, man? Good challenge.
Good skill. You look at the defender, not good enough.
Porter, he's going. I've had enough of him. He's been shit, man. At times he showed glimpses of what he can do, but he's just too inconsistent. Yeah, we're going to get around 2.5 to 3 million for him anyway. So we'll use that money to get a decent... I've also asked for 3 million more. But I doubt they'd do it. They're just more clinical. This is concerning. We've lost 3-0 in 2 games now. Maybe this team's just... They're not playing to the full ability.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the business, isn't it? Between the sticks. If you make a mistake, quite often it ends up with a goal.
The bogey team of Arsenal still continues.
That's a good lead.
Right. Hopefully we can get Charlie Austin in. He'd be a decent player.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays.
Oh, they've gave it me.
Aston Villa 0.
Thank you very much.
Coventry City
I think
0.
because of the performances we did last season, that 3 million will help to get a good attacking midfielder.
Tottenham Hotspur.
That will help a lot.
Manchester City 3. Southampton 1. Stoke City 3. Burnley 0. Watford 0. Manchester United 2.
What's going on with the Austin deal? Why ain't we getting him? I don't want to sell Schmeichel. Alright, we'll get him in. He'd be a good squad player for Phillips. See, if I sell Schmeichel, then I need to get another goalkeeper. It would be more money. Let's look at the free agents. If there's a decent free agent as good as him, I'll get him. I'll get him. And then sell Schmeichel. Right, let's have a look. No. 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 Ooh. Okay, he's got potential. Good reflexes, positioning's alright. Diving's good. Add him to the list. That player does look alright. And he's young, so he's going to keep getting better. He looks alright. Okay. There's a couple of decent keepers here. Okay, a few of them I'd consider. Not just that, they are young, so if they keep playing good, then they will keep getting better. While I'm here, I'm going to look at centre backs. Just... as it goes, I don't need a centre back. Tompkins and Durson will do a good job. Right, let's see Schmeichel's. Okay, diving 77, handling 75, kicking 86, reflex 81, positioning 74. Right, now let's compare that to one of the other keepers, and if it's near his stats, then I'll get one of them. Okay, reflexes is near, kicking 8, but that all I want is as long as he can save shots and catch decently, I'll take him on. Diving See, he's got some potential. But out the two... I'd say he's a bit more rounded. But he's got better reflexes. Better reflexes. Bit better positioning. They're the same diving. They're very similar keepers. He's got better handling and reflexes. Decent reflexes, decent diving. He's a young keeper who can keep getting better. So I think let's get him. Then we'll sell Thingy. Don't need two keepers. Keepers never get injured. And if they did, I'd just buy a new one. But they never do. So we might as well sell. Get him off the wage bill. Where is he? Yeah, get rid of him. Right. Originally, I weren't gonna sell Schmeichel, but you get him off the wage bill, and his wages is a lot. Considering he's not much better than the keeper we're going to bring in, that's 40 grand wages. You know, and that's something we could be paying for a really good attacking midfielder and a striker. So, alright, I'll do it. Fuck it. But I'm glad the board did help me out. So they do trust me that if I get the right players in, then they trust me to eventually try and qualify for Europe. We'll advance it a bit more. Before the last day, I want to be getting players in. Yep, he'd be a good squad player for Christie, and potentially be starting over Christie in a year or two. Right, let's get them in the squad. Okay, and he's a good squad player. He does well when he's asked to. Right. $79. Wow, he's a good player. Yeah, he's one for the future. Okay. Yeah, he's as good as Christie. Christie's slightly better. Can he play left and right back? Oh yeah, he's actually a right back. Yeah, but they'd be good squad players. Is his marking better than Christie's? No. He'd be a good squad player for him though. I was thinking of playing instead of Phillips, but Phillips is very good defensively. Right. Okay, so I'm happy with them two squad players. Well, hopefully we can get a few out and then try and bring a few in. I might as well just stay on until we find a until we get a striker in. 10 hours, fuck's sake. Okay, we get 1 million of that. Alright, we'll get you in. You'll be a good... You'll do a decent job, I'm sure, hopefully. It's a risk. Okay, he's got good diving and positioning. He'll do. He'll do. Right, we need to get 2 more players in. Then I'm happy with our squad. What's going on with Austin? Why? What? That's annoying. Why ain't he accepted my offer for him? Good finisher. Got a good shot on him. Ball control's alright. His ball control's alright. Or shall we just go for it? Altidore. Let's get Altidore. He'd be a good player for us. He's playing for Roma, and I heard he's doing alright for Roma, so, you know, in case you don't join, we're putting a bid for him in case that Altidore don't join. Plus we need to get an attacking midfielder. Alright, let's bid for attacking midfielder. We're going to try and bid for a few. Now that is a proven player who can score goals, create goals. He'd be a good player. Wages is very expensive. But then if we get him, that we might not be able to get Austin or Altidore. That's the problem. But that is the kind of player I want at Cov. He'd be really good for what we need. He's a really good player. Oh, that's the thing though, if we get him, we might not have enough. Alright, let's look at Premiership. See, with the Premiership, it's... Look at transfer listed. If we can get someone's stats as good as his, then great. Yeah, you see, I need a proven goal scorer. That's more important. This is difficult, man. Alright, let's look at Premiership. It's going to be tough. What ain't it showing what they're... Fuck's sake. Yeah, it'd be too much. Some of these I won't be able to afford. Why ain't it showing? For sake. I ain't got time to scout. You need players who can do a good job. Straight away. Joe Cole's too old. Would have had him like years ago. John Joe Shelby, he's a good player. Henderson. Why ain't it showing that how good they are? That's really annoying me. Fellaini. He's a good player. Can't afford him. Some of these players I can't afford. Nick Powell. We've got Oscar on an ever save, so we can't have him. Need someone cheaper. Just look Serie A. It's difficult. He's a good player. It's very annoying that I just want... He'd be good. You can't afford him. That is the kind of player we need. Can't afford him. Yeah, some of these they're too expensive. He's a good player. This is really annoying. Paul Pogba? I'd have him. Can't, he's too much. This is really frustrating. Let's see if there's anyone at Celtic who we could get, who'd be good, like a good midfielder. Now, he's a good player. Roderick's decent. Why ain't it showing how good they are? It's very annoying. Aaron Ramsey. I'd consider him, but he weren't great for Wales when I was Wales. Lopez. Yeah, this is really annoying. Fabregas. He'd be good. Can't afford him. He's not getting much first team football, right? His wages is way too much. I can't afford his wages. Even on loan I wouldn't. It's a risk. He wouldn't score many goals, but does he have a good long shot on him, Iniesta? He's more of a playmaker, but that's what we need, a decent playmaker who can create chances for others. I had him on a save, he was really good. I'll consider him. I definitely would consider him. He would bring a lot of creativity to the team. He wouldn't score much, but he'd make a lot of assists. Some of these I can't afford. Giovanni Dos Santos. This is really difficult, man. Luka Modric. His wages be too much. I think we might look in the MLS. We might find someone there, but no, in my luck, that none of them be scouted. Bet none of them be scouted. And then I don't even know who I'm getting. I'm thinking at the moment. That's the thing though, Iniesta, they probably won't even accept it. They probably won't even accept it. The Championship, we might find a good experienced player who's played in the Premiership. See, it's no good, I can't see the stats. There's no point even looking in the MLS because I can't see their stats. Fuck's sake. Maybe Brazil, we've got a couple of good players from there. Some of these won't have stats. I think we might found our player, guys. He looks amazing. Oh, we're getting him. The potential on him. Yeah, I'm getting him. I want him. Give me him. You can have 3.5 and then we use the rest of the money to get a good striker. I want him. He would be incredible. That is a bargain. That some players are like 20 million for the ability of him. Oh, get him. Now, is there anyone else? Oh, but guys, look in the Brazilian league. Look in the Brazilian league, man. Because there's some good players. Some very good players in this league. We will be doing this league soon. Oh, I want that Talaska. Right, hopefully we get Talaska. But in case we don't, let's look in the Championship and hopefully we can find an experienced player or a player very similar to that level. That's so annoying. Just Andy King. He's retiring at the end of the season. Why ain't some of these scouted? Considering we actually are playing in England, these scouts should be scouting these players. The fact they ain't is ridiculous. It's fucking shit, man. Alright, hopefully we get him in. If not, then I think I'll try and get Iniesta. They're the best players for the current budget we have, and plus we've got to get a striker who I'm willing to get. I want Talisca more because he's got more potential. Not that he score a lot more goals than Thingy. Did we bid for Iniesta? We didn't. I'm gonna, in case Talisca don't go through. We need to start bidding, or but we're gonna be left with nothing. So we bid for Iniesta. He won't score much, but he'll get a lot of assists, and he brings so much creativity to the team. Alright. Let's offer you. God, his wages are so much. Right, I'm just gonna do that in case we don't get Talisca, but hopefully we get Talisca. Right, we're gonna have to advance. Right, hopefully we get rid of Mitrovic. That will give us a bit more money. Who have we sold? So we've sold Schmeichel. We need to get rid of that Mitrovic. That will give us a couple of million more. We'll take him. He'll do. I think he'll score some goals for us. Alright. Someone buy Mitrovic. Then I've got a bit more money to get to Talisca. Why not? Fuck's sake. If not him, then someone buy Mitrovic. He don't want to come. Fuck's sake. He don't want to come. I thought I had him, but no. Oh, someone did. Shit. I forgot to accept it. Yes, we'll take it. This is really last minute. I can't afford him.